Howdy everybody, Steve here, KM9G. Today we are going to do a little radio antenna. That's the ceiling. We're going to do a little radio antenna holiday magic myth busting? Maybe even legend busting, I don't know. I have never tried this before, and let's try it out together. What are we even talking about? Well, it is holiday time, and that's the time when the little cookie tins turn into great big holiday themed cookie tins, and they're made of metal. What does metal mean to a ham? Y'all know. This little cookie tin's probably not going to work, but we're going to test it anyway. However, the big boy cookie tin, the big boy holiday cookie tin, is happening. What I've got here is the Yaesu FT5D, and I have a BNC adapter on the top of it, so I can use this BNC-based signal stick antenna. I'm going to move this over to my Shorecom SW102, and I've got the ground plate installed on it, which is the recommended configuration for getting this thing to work. And then the radio plugs right in. And what we're going to do is we are on 146.52 and we're going through the meter. I'm going to key up, and this should tell us our SWR and our power rating on the output. So we're at 2.28 SWR. We're putting out 4.6 watts. Let's see if we can beat that. All right, we are all set up for part 2 of the test. This is the tiny tin and the same signal stick antenna that we had before with the Signal Stuff magnetic base that will go on your car, because these things work great as car antennas. And just to prove that it's magnetic, there you go. We have the radio going into the power meter. Let's key up and test it. So we have better SWR, but lower power output. That's pretty interesting. We're at 1.52 SWR and at 3.19 watts out. And just for those of you who are very smart people, I moved the whole radio antenna testing device setup out of the near field of the antenna and ran it again. 2.71 focus and 2.45 watts out. So the SWR went up and the wattage went down, as you would expect. This ain't looking so good so far. Let's try with the bigger tin. Bigger tin equals bigger ground plane equals better signal. Let's take a look. Yes, it is magnetic, just like the last tin was. We are using the exact same setup that we did before. Let's key down in the near field. 2.03 and 2.8 watts out. Let's get out of the near field. And we're at 2.53 at 3 watts out. All right, this is looking like myth busted. I don't get it. Everybody always said this is the way to go. This is the thing to do. Was it a cookie tin or a cookie sheet? I don't know. Let's try it anyway. Why not make our own cookies? This would be another way to do this. We're going to do the same test, same radio, same test device. We're going to PTT in the near field, and we get 2.56 at 2.51 watts out, and we're going to do it just outside. No change on that one either. So the ground plane does help get you more steady, but it doesn't help get you better SWR or more power out in this case. We are in the car for the last part of this test just to prove that this thing does in fact work in its natural habitat. Do you think it's going to work better here, or on the cookie tin, or on the radio? If y'all like watching a ham radio operator get fat eating cookies and making antennas, click that subscribe button. Now we have the same radio setup with the same power meter, and we're running an external antenna. Let's get this test underway. Push to talk on the radio. We have a 1-to-1 SWR and 3.69 watts out. And the transmit power setting has been the same all along. It is set to high. All right, happy holidays, all y'all playing along at home, whatever your holiday happens to be. I wish you all of the best. That, to me, is a myth busted, and now I still have a lot of cookies to eat. I like cookies, though, so it's okay. There's a video right over here I think you will enjoy next. Thanks for being awesome. I'll see you over there.